Now from the Radford University Highlander Student Media Center, here's ROC-TV's forecast.
Good morning to you, Highlanders, and welcome back to the in-studio audience here. We're so glad to be back in here after taking a little bit of time off after a hiatus. But the good news is we are getting close to the end of the semester. As stressful as this week has been with the potential of an unknown president at this time, I have some good news, and we're going to take a break and stop talking about the election, okay? Because politics get in the way too much in our daily lives right now. Pay attention to the forecast for the next 2 or so minutes, as well as the COVID update. There's some good news with that as well. Right now, we've got temperatures coming in today, low to 70s, mostly sunny skies. Just a gorgeous afternoon to get out and about, enjoy the sunshine. Before we have some wet weather moving in for next week. You see here for Saturday, temperatures staying in the low and middle 70s, and overnight lows will be staying out in the 40s for so. For both Sunday and going into next week, you see here our temperatures staying in the low and mid 60s, as overnight lows remain in the 50s. Monday, we have a mix of sun and clouds coming back in the forecast. The temperature staying somewhat above normal, where we should be for this time of year, for about 70, and then again rain chances move back in the forecast for our Tuesday. So overall, it's not looking like a bad weekend's in store for us. We'll take a look at this rain later next week, as it could have some tropical influences again from Ada is now potentially making impact towards Florida. It could sweep up the Gulf of Mexico and bring us more rain. We'll see what happens with that, and as it's now a record-breaking hurricane season to be. Moving on now to the annual coronavirus or weekly update. Of course, as you see here, we have tested more than 5,100 tests performed on campus by Path Groups and Korean Clinic, as well as the Radford University Student Health Center has been conducting this. Our percentage rate, and you see here, is beginning to somewhat go down a little bit, which is some good news. We need to continue to head to the downward direction. I've been showing you these graphs and tallies over the last few weeks about that. And of course, only 14 new positive cases came back here to campus. And another thing everybody's in the midst of mind too is next semester. How is this all going to play out? What is the schedule looking like? Well, don't fear, we have you covered right here. I'm going to step out of the shot. You kind of see some of these key factors. The planning on moving day back in is around January the 13th or so. Of course, testing will be probably required for those coming from hot spots, so be sure to sign up during the winter break, as information will be sent out for that. Of course, Martin Luther King Day, we do get that day off on January the 18th, and again, we'll be seeing those return on January 19th for the spring semester. So all of this information is on the Radford University COVID-19 the COVID-19 section if you want to look more about those dates and specific events going on right here. I would read them all off to you, but we'd be here forever and a day getting those updates to you. So enjoy the forecast for this weekend before the rain moves in next week. And of course, we'll have 2 more of these weekly weather updates coming to you next Thursday, and then again, next Friday, I should say. And then again, we'll do a very special one for the week of exams. Until then, stay safe, and I'll see you next week.